What's going on? It's Scott Pank, and we got a very special guest joining us right now. You remember last summer when he came out with Cha Cha? Huge
Yeah.
song that summer. This summer, he puts out a song called Broccoli. You're
Yeah,
2 for
though.
2 on the summers right now. I'm talking about DRAM. How you doing, man?
Yo, what it do, Albany, what up? Scott Pank, what up? How y'all feeling, man?
Definitely doing great. Appreciate you coming up through. It's unfortunately you come at the point in time where it's kind of getting a little cold right now. Literally last week it was like in the 80s and close to 90s, and now it's like, in the 60s.
Well, change is good because we've been traveling all over and it's been pretty hot all over, you know what I'm saying? So to get that nice little breeze, that autumn breeze, I can appreciate it, to be
Now,
honest.
to dive into a little bit of your background, all that stuff, you're from Virginia, right?
Yes, sir, 757 Hampton City, 2 up, 2 down, what it do?
Now, I was also seeing on the Wikipedia page, you can't really ever trust Wikipedia that much. It says you were born in Germany?
Yeah,
Military family?
no, my mother was just in the military at the time.
Okay. And
yeah.
that's what brought you guys to Virginia and stuff like that, I take
Nah,
it?
nah.
No?
They're all my peoples are from Virginia, like my direct family or whatever, immediate family,
Right.
things of that nature. My grandparents, they raised their family in Hampton, Virginia.
All right, no doubt. And what age would you say that you kind of got into, making music? I was watching a bunch of your videos, and then the one song that you have with Donnie Trumpet, Money. There's
Yeah.
like a little video. Looks like you're like, what, 4 or 5 years old, like singing? So you always been in the music?
Yeah, like ever since I can remember, I was like singing and stuff. So like, that was always there. I was singing church and choir and stuff like that. Then hip hop came along, like where I felt like, I can rap, this and the third. And I really didn't take music seriously, like to the point where I was trying to get it out there at showcases around the way until like the end of 2010.
Okay.
But things really started taking off in the year 2014 when I teamed up with my boy Gabe Niles, and we made a lot of music together. And one of the records that came about it was Cha Cha. So that was really like, it was really dope, to get that momentum going after trial and error for years.
What was it like when you finally broke through with a song like Cha Cha? What did that mean for you at that point in time?
It was a blessing because it was just we literally acknowledged the void that was there to be filled, in regards to positive feeling music or whatever.
Right.
And it still, was aggressive, and we come up with the term trappy go lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for since 2014, since September 2014, that vibe has been out there, and it was just a good place, good timing, and just blessings and good vibrations.
Now, over the past year before, we get into the new stuff and everything, you've linked up and you've worked with like Chance's Crew, Donnie Trumpet. You were on Coloring Book, which is, people are saying the best album of the year to come out. You had a major part on the album, not just a small little section. You had like basically your own track on the album. How did that connection between you and Chance and them come about?
Well, so when Cha Cha first came out, it was in September of 2014, and shout out to my boy Jacob over at Pigeons and Planes. It's like a prestigious blog on the internet.
Right.
He heard about, he heard my music, somebody reposted on SoundCloud, and then he just started raving about it, started spreading. And, as the months went on, more people of influence started, acknowledging, I like this record, da-da-da. And just one day, Chance just tweeted the word I like the Cha Cha or whatever. And, everybody was like, oh snap, da da da. I'm like, dang, shout out Chance, you know what I mean? And we followed each other. I DM'd him. One thing led to another. Ended up touring with him. It's been a couple records that I've had that's been on their projects and stuff like that. So that's the bro, man. The whole Save Money squad. It's all love and fam whenever I go to Chicago. So it's lit.
It definitely sounds like a nice connection. You sound good over like live instruments and all that as well.
Thank you.
So like Broccoli is out right now. Lil Yachty's on it.
Yeah, shout out to the bro Lil Yachty. You know what I mean?
Why did you go with Lil Yachty? He has one night, his huge song. He's got one
Minnesota.
of the biggest buzz in it right now. So what? But why did you go with Lil Yachty?
Okay, well, we first met through my mentor, the legendary Rick Rubin. I was in Shangri-La in Malibu. He had hit me up. Rick had hit me, was like, are you into, I'm just hearing about this kid Lil Yachty, you want to meet him, da-da-da. I'm like, yeah. And this was back in like February when it was like first, like everybody was like hearing about, like, damn.
Right.
So he comes through, we play each other music and stuff like that. Then through another mutual friend, my boy Haji, who does video work for both of us, he actually co-directed the Broccoli video. He linked each other with our phone numbers. Like a while later or whatever, I saw he was in LA while I was in LA recording, and I just hit him up out of the blue like, yo, come through to the studio, whatever. And he came through, and I mean, literally, we came through. We had a vibe going. He dropped a verse. 3 days later, we thinking it's just gonna be like some SoundCloud, something dope for the culture, whatever. And we dropped it on SoundCloud. 3 days later after that, and now we're here dealing with one of the biggest songs in the country, man. It's a blessing. In the world.
Definitely in the world. Right now, that's crazy. Last summer, I'm sure you're like, wow, I just put out Cha Cha. Like, how can it get any bigger than this, And then this year you come around and it's going to go down as, like, one of the biggest songs of the year, not only the summer. I mean, I'm sure the numbers are through the roof right now. They just grow probably hundreds of thousands every day, I would assume,
It's just a blessing to be back in a position of, just running around and keeping the wheels turning. But the fact that they're turning to the point where, we're breaking barriers, I mean, it's accolades that are coming to me that I didn't think I would be achieving at this time. It's quick, but no one's upset, and you're just trying to take it all in stride, and keep a based head and continue to spread love and good vibes whenever we go around, because we wanted to keep going,
Basically, Rick Rubin's the one that connected you and Yachty together. How did you link up with Rick Rubin?
Oh, man. So Rick Rubin has had interest in, like, young, innovative artists that, mix, hip-hop with melodies and things of that nature, just like the newer breed. Folks like Chance, of course, Goldlink, and he was asking them, I mean, everybody he brings through, he asks them, what are you listening to? And, both of them was like, we listening to DRAM, the Cha Cha record. And so I guess, from just hearing, other people saying, listen to him, he checked my stuff out. And on Twitter, and during the time, he only had 2 tweets. And the first one was like an intro tweet. And then the second one was one that he would like delete and change every so often, like now playing or now listening to, whatever. And one day he put that he was listening to one of the cuts off of my mixtape, not even Cha Cha, it was this cut called Get Money or whatever, like some little flip. And it was like, somebody that followed both of us or whatever, like, saw it and was like, yo, like, hit me up, like, damn. And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Then literally the next day I get an email, and the subject, and the subject says Rick Rubin. And then you go in the message, and it's like, would like to talk with you. What's your number? Your manager's contact, da-da-da. And literally the next day he called me and was like, he loves my stuff. He wanted to meet me. And I met him for the first time, February 6, 2015.
Yeah, that day definitely stands out right there. I mean, when you connect with Rick Rubin, he don't usually put time and effort into people that he doesn't believe in. You look at the hip hop, you look at rock, you look at whatever that guy's like dabbled into, touched.
Yeah.
It's some serious stuff. So that's crazy right there, the Rick Rubin connection. What can we expect from you in the future? You got all this momentum with Broccoli. So what's coming up?
About a week and a half ago, we dropped this record called Cash Machine, which is definitely doing well online and things of that nature. Once the wheels are finished to turning with Broccoli, we'll keep it going with that one. That's the next joint. We have other other stuff on the internet to check out, but definitely be on the lookout before the end of this year. Can't say an exact date, but I will be dropping my debut album.
Awesome. We're talking about DRAM right now. Real quick before I let you go, I want to go through like a little speed round. Just it's like a yes or no type simple type thing right here. So pizza for breakfast or dinner?
For both.
Go-to drink?
Bourbon and ginger.
Favorite sports team?
Seattle Seahawks.
Best way to cure a hangover?
Have another shot.
You a morning or a night person?
Both. For real, it's crazy.
Friday or Saturday?
Ooh. Saturday, because you get a little bit more desperate.
Right?
You feel me?
I definitely do. And the last time you recorded?
Oh, man, that was like 3 weeks ago. I mean, I got to get back in the studio. It's been a minute. We've been running around. It's been about 3 weeks or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Awesome. Well, DRAM, thank you very much, man. We appreciate your time this afternoon. Definitely, much success to you.
Thanks for having me.
Each summer gets bigger for you, so next summer, I imagine, is going to just be through the roof then, So, Broccoli, check it out. iTunes. It's on SoundCloud. Check out the music video, which is super awesome as well.
Thank you so much. It's actually the #1 record on iTunes hip-hop charts as of today. So
go get it and keep it #1.
Thank you very much.
DRAM, thank you, man. It's Jams 96.3.
We out. That's lit sauce. When did y'all find the billboards renewed?
Wow, #8, man.
It's this Twitter thing. It tells you what's going to be on the Hot 100. But
Yeah.
Sonny from Aaron School came and he was like, bro, do you see this? I'm like, what? And we're #8. It comes up tomorrow. We're going to be #8 Hot 100, #1 on the R&B hip hop track.
Damn. I'm reaching.